Are you starting to think you're trash and can't make an open shot in NBA 2K20?
Well, don't worry, because Young Dirk is here to help. If you want to make some easy side money, listen to what I'm about to say. As you guys know, I'm a businessman, and my goal of a YouTuber is to help you guys out in the game, but I'm going to help you guys out in life. Over the past 3-4 months, I've made 10 grand buying and selling sneakers, hypebeast items like Supreme, for example. And to be honest, it's all thanks to my man Brandon, who is the owner of a cook group called The Good Chefs. Basically, what the group is, okay, it's a complete guide. It's not really a guide, it's just a learning group, and they basically teach you how to buy and sell all these items and how to obtain these items and which ones to buy, which ones to hold, which ones to sell instantly. It's just a complete learning experience and a complete group to help you guys out make money in this field. Now, obviously, nothing is free. It's $50 a month, but listen, if you just get one shoe, you make your money back. And if you get a really good item, this week a Supreme North Face is dropping, I don't know the profit, but it's a lot more than $50. And the Travis's that dropped a few weeks ago, if you got one pair, the retail was $250, and you could sell them for $1,000. Go on StockX if you don't believe me. I actually did get a few pairs of Travis. They're in my closet, but please don't rob me. So like I said, it's a learning experience. $50. You can use bots in the group. You can get shoes manually. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner, advanced, or very experienced. I really recommend joining the group. It's just an easy way to make money on the side. It's not easy. It requires work, but once you know what you're doing, it becomes very easy. My friend Brandon has done $250,000 in sales in the past year, so props to him, and that's great for him. I'm very happy for him. You know, I'm trying to get like him, but right now it's just a side hustle for me. So the link is in the description. You know, feel free to ask me any question you want on my socials. Just DM me and I will be glad to answer all your questions. Again, link in the description. But let's fix that jump shot and let's get right into the video. Let's get it. What's going on, YouTube? It's the Go White Boy of 2K. It is Young Dirk. I got a special video for y'all today, boys. I really want to help you guys out, be a better 2K20 player. So Young Dirky Dirk is here to help. I get asked all the time, Dirk, why can't I shoot? Why do I miss wide open? I'm a sharp, everything maxed out. Why can't I hit? I got y'all. Do not worry about that. Young Dirk is here to save you. I'm going to give you guys 3 tips that will make you a better shooter, guaranteed. If these tips do not help, feel free to unsubscribe to my channel. I am that confident that these 3 tips will turn you into a better shooter in NBA 2K20. Look at that cook right there. Oh my Jesus. Real quick though, all of these clips in this video are on my mid-range slasher with a 79 overall open 3-point shot. If I can shoot on this build, you can shoot on your build too. So let's just get into tip number 1. If you're new, join the GOAT gang and hit that subscribe button. You instantly become a GOAT. And if we could get this video to 1,000 likes, I would really appreciate it. I really put a lot of effort into this video. That's all I ask. Now let's get to the first tip to fix that broken jumper. Tip number 1 is good shot selection and setting your feet properly. I would be a terrible shooter if I was not a god at setting my feet. So make sure you pay attention. This is probably the most important thing. So there are 2 ways to set your feet for a good shot in NBA 2K20. This is how I shoot every single shot I take, unless it is a catch and shoot. Even if I'm wide open, this is exactly what I do, because it makes your shot timing consistent for the entire game, and you get used to this release. This is way quicker than just stopping and letting go of RT. That takes way too long, and then by the time you do that, your defender will be there to contest. This is a very fast and quick way to get off your shot, even when you think it's not open. But we'll talk about good shot selection later. So how you do this is there's 2 ways. And these are actually doing it. These 2 clips I'm showing you guys are not the same method. They look similar, but they're not. The first method with, and it is that clip right there with the white guy. I mean, the guy wearing the white shirt. I am pressing LT or L2, I think, if you're on PS4. And that completely does that little hop thing right there and sets your feet. It helps you shoot way quicker. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It helps you shoot way quicker so you don't fade. Like, it seems too simple to have that much of an effect, but without this, I would not be a good shooter, and I'm not just saying that. And for the other one, I recommend putting on Pro Hesitation 3, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Pro 3 for your normal hesitation. And what you do with that is you're holding the right trigger and you're flicking down on the right stick while you are moving to do a step back. And as soon as you see yourself go into that little animation, shoot it before the full animation completes so you can get off that quicker shot. Again, it seems too simple to make an impact, but this is probably the most important thing on the list. Now let me talk about the good shot selection and what I mean by that. So as far as a good shot selection, you guys are probably like, Dirk, I know what a good shot is. Yes, you do, but you don't know what certain good shots are. So in those last clips, you guys were probably like, those were kind of contested. Why would he shoot that? If the defender is like a foot away from you, you can shoot it. Especially with the Pro Hesitation and using LT. They do not expect you to shoot it. If their arms are not up and if they don't jump, it will be an under 20% contest no matter what, unless, you know, they are literally on top of you. Like right there, most people would think that's a bad shot. That is a great shot. That is, in my book, a wide open shot. If they are literally a foot distance away and you do either of these step backs to set your feet, it's an open shot and a good shot. You have to learn when the defender is behind you and on your hip and when shots are open, and that just takes practice and trial and error. Get a friend in the my court and just go practice with them. Play a one-on-one and practice just for fun so you guys can both improve your jump shots. Now let's get on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is jump shot and release timing. The first thing I'm gonna say is stick to one jump shot. This is super, super important. If you don't know what jump shot to use, just go to my channel. I have tons of great jump shots. But listen, the reason why you want to stick to one jump shot, right, is so you can get down that muscle memory so you don't have to think about timing your shot when you shoot. If you're one of those people who change their shot every day or every week, it's going to be harder for you to shoot because you're not used to that jump shot and how that jump shot works as far as timing in different situations. You really have to stick with one jumper. Trust me. Oh my Jesus, that was a cook. As far as your release timing, you want to have on the fastest jump shot possible. All of my jump shots on my channel are all very fast jumpers, so do not worry about that part. And then make sure you have on quick draw maxed out. You gotta have it fast, bro. The faster your jump shot is, the harder it is for your defender to defend and contest your jump shots. It's crucial to have a fast jumper in all 2Ks and not just NBA 2K20. Make sure you keep the same jump shot, practice your timing, get down that muscle memory, and then make sure it's a fast shot with quick draw maxed out. Now let's get to the last and final tip, which is tip number 3. Tip number 3 is equipping the correct badges for your play style. And if you need badges, obviously hit up GoPlugged. The link will be in the description. They can get your badges done within a few days. And if you want to just buy a badged out player, they also buy and sell accounts as well. But what I mean by equip the correct badges for your play style is, for example, on this build, like I said at the beginning of the video, I only have a 79 open shot 3 and 5 gold shooting badges. But the badges I have on help me tremendously. Badges are probably, more important than, the jump shot itself. Because without badges, even with perfect timing, it's hard to green consistently, especially on this build. So let me go over my badges. I have Quick Draw, Hot Zone Hunter, Deadeye, Green Machine, and Range Extender. Now the reason I have Quick Draw is I already went over that. I want the fastest shot possible. For Green Machine, it's harder to get greens because I only have a 79 open shot 3. So it fits my play style because it's harder for me to get greens, but Green Machine helps me get greens. Duh. If you're like a pure sharp or something with a high 3, I don't recommend Green Machine because your 3 is already high enough to where you can just get greens if you time your jump shot every time. Hot Zone Hunter, especially for me, again, because my 3 is only a open shot 79, Hot Zone Hunter boosts your make percentage on your jump shots. So obviously, if it's harder for me to shoot because my 3 is low already, I need every little boost I can get. But for example, if you're a shot creator and you like to fade or something, I would put on difficult shots maxed, if you like to fade. You have to know what, badges just fit how you play, bro. I have on, what else I say? I have Deadeye. I'm an ISO player. I like shooting contested shots. It's fun. That is obviously a very important badge regardless. I have Range Extender. That helps me out because I'm ISOing and it forces my defender to play up way higher. So it's easier for me to ISO and get to the basket. And then what was the last badge I said? Never mind, I lied. That was all the badges that I have on this build. But for example, if you're like a corner build, right? If you're like a glass lock and want to shoot corner 3s, obviously you put on catch and shoot and corner specialist. Duh, use your brain. What badges fit how you play? Think about that and, take advantage of that. And take advantage of the fact that you can change your badges at any time, bro. Think who you're playing with, how am I gonna play? How do I need to score for our team to win? And equip the correct badges. Just like if I'm playing with a glass lock, I make sure I have on floor general and dimer to make sure they can shoot. But if I'm playing with a stretch, I take those off and put on other playmaking badges to make it easier for me to score. So that is the video, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope it helped you guys become a better shooter. Please DM me with any questions at all. I'm glad to help. Have a good day. Go out.